When it comes to human emotions, pain often hides in the shadows, felt but unseen. It's a journey that's not just about dealing with the pain itself, but also about making it visible to ourselves and others. For many, relief begins with a simple act of acknowledgement. It's not about finding a solution or escaping the pain, but about someone recognizing that the pain is real. That's when the invisible pain starts to become visible. Imagine walking through a dense fog, where each step feels uncertain and heavy. This is often the daily reality for those carrying the weight of unseen wounds. The journey toward healing feels like navigating through this fog, a constant search for something just out of reach. Yet the pivotal moment arrives with a shift in perspective, a gentle yet profound acknowledgement of what has happened and of the pain that lingers, often silently. Acknowledging our pain requires a deep sense of vulnerability. It's about allowing ourselves to see our wounded parts, to touch the tender spots in our hearts and say, "This is real, this hurts." This declaration can be as terrifying as it is liberating. It means confronting our pain head-on, without the armor we've meticulously built around it. There's profound power in the simple act of naming what we're going through. In doing so, we begin taking back control and defining our experiences on our terms. This doesn't mean that the pain immediately diminishes, but rather that we start to see a path through it, a path that acknowledges the pain's presence, but also our resilience and capacity to seek healing. Once the pain has been acknowledged, a subtle yet significant shift begins. It is as if by shining a light on the darkest corners of our experiences, we allow ourselves space to breathe, to feel, and to eventually heal. The acknowledgement doesn't erase the pain, but it does begin to loosen its grip, revealing pathways to understanding and, ultimately, relief. One of the most comforting aspects of this journey is the discovery that we are not alone. In sharing our stories, we find others on similar paths, and there's immense relief in discovering that our pain, while unique in its impact, is not entirely ours to bear alone. The shared experience creates a fabric of understanding and mutual support, a reminder that in our vulnerability lies our greatest strength. As we acknowledge our invisible battles and share our truths, we also begin the process of reframing our narrative. No longer do we see ourselves as mere victims of circumstance, but as individuals capable of facing our challenges head-on with grace and resilience. This narrative shift doesn't discount our pain, but allows us to view it through a lens of potential growth and healing. Acknowledgement is but the first step on a long road to recovery, a road marked by setbacks and victories, tears and triumphs. As we venture forward, the act of recognizing our invisible pain becomes a beacon, guiding us through the darkness toward a place of understanding, compassion, and ultimately, relief. For anyone walking this path, remember that your pain, though invisible, is valid, and in acknowledging it, you take the first, most crucial step toward a future where relief is not just a fleeting moment, but a lasting presence in your journey toward healing.